Hello YouTube and welcome back to UK Highland Photography. I'm Strober and today we're going to be talking about street photographers being asked why they're taking photographs, why they're shooting photographs. Now you may be asked by police, you may be asked by members of the public, or chances are it's going to be security who's asking you why you're taking photographs. Now, when I made this video, I wasn't exactly quite sure how it's going to work, so I'm just going to roll with this and hopefully we get a video at the end of it. So basically, the way I see it is you're going to meet, well, in this video we will use security as an example, okay? So forget the police, forget members of the public, we'll just use security as an example. So basically, when you're approached by a security guard, you will probably be asked, why you're taking photographs. Now, the security guard, he may come across as being aggressive, he may come across as being friendly, or he may come across as being very unwary, meaning that he may be new to the job and you can clearly see that he really doesn't feel comfortable asking you why you're taking photographs. So there you go. He could be aggressive, he could be friendly, or he could be timid. Now, the same thing can be said about the photographer. So from the security guard's point of view, the photographer could be aggressive, or the photographer could appear to be friendly, or the photographer himself could appear to be timid. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you guys these videos that I've made. It's basically the same video, but they have alternative messages within the video. So let's have a look at this video first of all.
Excuse me, sir, can you tell me why you're taking photographs today in my city?
No, I cannot. It's none of your business. How dare you come over here demanding me to give you answers? I am in a public place, I have the right to take photographs and I don't need to answer to you.
Okay, sir, you have given me no option then, but to contact the police, for I believe that you are photographing sensitive material.
So as you can see, in the first video, the photographer is asked the question, why is he taking photographs? Now, in the video, the photographer replies quite aggressively that he has every right to take photographs and it's none of the security guard's business what he does in a public place and all that, The message in the video is, yes, the photographer is right, okay? Legally speaking, the photographer is correct. He is right. He doesn't have to say anything to the security guard. But does the photographer have to be so mean about it? You know what I mean? Does the photographer really have to wind the security guard up that much? Because the security guard is probably phoned the police and told the police that the photographer has just assaulted him, which is now the reason why the police has become involved. You see what I'm trying to say, people? Being aggressive works both ways, with security and with photographers. So let's have a look at the next video. This time, the photographer appears to be a lot more friendly.
Excuse me, sir, can you tell me why you're taking photographs today in my city?
Of course. I'm working on a personal project that sees me photograph the city for an entire year. I've already uploaded over 1,000 photographs of the city onto my Flickr page. Here is the link if you want to see the photographs.
I'm a photographer too. It's just a shame I don't get that much time to shoot because of this day job, you see. I'm thinking of buying the new 1DX Mark II as it is a full-frame 20.2 megapixel sensor. It can shoot up to 14 FPS with autofocus.
To be honest with you, Then I wouldn't shoot a cannon if you did pay me. Here is my business card. Let's talk sometime about converting you over to Nikon.
Cool. I'm not sure about the converting me part, but I'll check out your Flickr page later then, and I will also send you some examples of my work too. Speak to you later then, and have a great day.
So as you can see in that video, both the photographer and the security guard have now walked away being friends. It turns out that the security guard only came over asking the question why he's taking photographs because the security guard wanted to break ice with the photographer due to the fact that the security guard is a photographer himself. Now, this kind of scenario does happen. It's happened to me. I've actually had board security staff come over to talk to me because they're bored, you know, and they have an interest in photography. Remember, security guards and security people, they work long shifts. And when they work long shifts, they don't have much time to socialise. So this could have been a way for the security guard to make it look to his company like he's working, but really he's not working, he just wants to socialise and talk to someone. Now we're going to have a look at the final video. This video is the timid photographer. Have a look at this.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me why you're taking photographs today in my city?
What? But I haven't done anything wrong. What you going to do to me? Are you going to seize my camera? Or are you going to delete my photographs? I'm sorry, really sorry. Can I please just go now and we forget about all of this?
I'm sorry, sir, but you are currently being detained. I need to see the photographs that you have been taking. Not only that, but I also need to search your bags and ask you to empty your pockets.
Please, can I just go? I didn't mean no harm.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just doing my job. If you continue to refuse to cooperate, then I'll have to phone the police and they may arrest you for not cooperating.
Right guys, so that's the timid photographer. You really, really, really do not want to be that photographer. If you are the timid photographer, then security can just run all over you. Security can do what they want and you will just be none the wiser as to how stupid you have been. Because let's talk about security in more detail, okay? So what is a security guard and do they have any powers in public? Okay, first of all, security guards do not have any more power than what you have in a public place. You have the powers, this is in the United Kingdom, you in the United Kingdom have the powers of a civil arrest. Is it a civil arrest, a civilian arrest? You can arrest anybody you want, okay? Providing that they've committed a crime. A security guard has exactly the same powers. They can arrest anyone as long as that person has committed a crime. Therefore, you and the security guard have exactly the same amount of power in a public space. So what's the difference? The difference is that a security guard knows they have this power. The chances are you don't know that you have this power, but you do. It's just that security are trained in it. So what exactly are security trained with? Well, security is trained with regards to 4 things. The first one being protection of life. Now, protection of life, it doesn't mean jump in front and catch bullets in order to protect people. Instead, protection of life means to ensure that fire doors are not obstructed in buildings. So if there is an emergency, people can quickly be evacuated from the building. So that's an example of protection of life. Security are also trained with regards to protection of premises and property. So that could involve walking around the building, ensuring that all doors are locked and, people have no chance in hell of stealing computer equipment within the building. So that's an example of protection of premises and property. Another example of protection of premises and property would be how to put out fires. Example, if a computer sets on fire, you will put that fire out with CO2 fire extinguishers and not water, because water and electrical equipment do not mix, hence why you don't put out electrical fires with water. So that's the kind of training they receive. Other kinds of training they receive is the prevention of loss and waste. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about that one because I'm not sure of it myself, but the last one they have is training in the prevention of crime. Now, prevention of crime could be something as simple as reporting to the police that there's a well-known shoplifter within the area. There may be a warrant out for this shoplifter's arrest, and the security is just helping the police tip him off and say, look, he's over here, do you want to come and arrest him? So there's the 4 things that security get training in. Again, that's protection of life, protection of premises and property, prevention of loss and waste, and prevention of crime. So now you know the areas where security guards get their training. So it's a difficult one, as I've said. Even though as photographers we know where we legally stand when taking photographs in the public space, but that does not change the fact that the law is not a physical barrier in front of us. Let me give you an example. So you could argue until you're blue in the face with someone that you've got every legal right to take photographs in the public space, right? You could argue until you're blue in your face. But that could not stop that person from hitting you. That person could easily punch you, okay? You weren't protected. So my point is that even though in-law photographers have a legal standing, it's not necessarily going to help us out in certain situations. So being aggressive with people because we have the law behind us, it's not always going to work. Sometimes it could actually go against us. So, for example, we could say, oh, but we have a legal right to take photographs in the public space. Okay, that person could go and tell the police that, I don't know, you spat in their face. Now, you're going to be arrested for assault. That's because what started off with a question to you is now snowballed into this big massive deal because you were pretty aggressive with regards to where you stand with regards to taking. Guys, what I'm saying, we're all human, yeah? Let's be honest, every single one of us are human beings. And, what's that saying? Treat others the way you'd like to be treated yourself. So if somebody comes over and inquiring why you are taking photographs, be nice about it. Be like Video 2 was, and be like, yeah, I have a reason. It's for this project. If you want to see the photographs, go here. Sometimes people just want to talk and they're not being authoritative and stuff like that. But guys, that's really all I can say with regards to, us guys being asked all the time why we're taking photographs. I know sometimes it can be annoying, but, yeah, let's stay and try and be nice about it and not be arrogant. Right, guys, see you all later.